Good afternoon. I wanted to take a few moments to update everybody on where we are at EFQM. Most importantly, I know everybody is keen to understand where we are on the process for the Model 2020. It's been a really exciting journey, lots of hard work. As I mentioned before, we've had more than 2,000 people involved in either surveying, interviewing, or working on the model. We're getting to the real crux of the matter now, and at the moment we're just finishing testing of the new model. We're lucky enough to be testing in Manchester, in Mexico, China, Bologna, and the UN in Copenhagen, as well as many other sites. And we're collecting that feedback and testing ourselves to make sure that the model really works. The biggest change for the model is that rather than solely dealing with continuous improvement, where we have focused on the last 20 to 25 years, what companies really want and what organizations want is to be able to manage transformation and disruption. It's really to land change effectively as well as drive continuous improvement in their operations. And the model is really moving to that space. It's becoming a management tool rather than an assessment tool. And it's not just redrafting the model and the guidance behind it. It's also about developing radar and the scoring process to help companies with their improvement and understanding where they are in terms of maturity. But also, we've also had to digitize our whole customer journey. Our customer journey, whether you're a member or a company applying for assessment, or just using the model or going through training, has been paper-driven and real old economy stuff. We've introduced new technology through a new knowledge base, which will have the best curated content, data and analytics available to all our community. We'll have an assess base that will have assessment tools and tools to help companies practice whether the model works for them and how advanced they are, but also all external assessments will be done on a digital platform. And obviously we've introduced Totem. Totem is an app that engages all of our community worldwide. We have up to 1,000 people using it, and they are communicating, sharing information, asking questions, showing pictures of their workplace, where they're going and what they're doing. But it means that our whole community is able to share best practice, their learnings, what their requirements are. And that's the first time that we've been able to do that. So we've engaged our community with Totem. We're going to give them better information and data through the knowledge base. And when they've decided on what strategic action, we're going to allow them the assess base, which will give them a suite of tools to allow them to gauge their improvement or how they're landing change. It's a real transformation here at EFQM, and that's where we are on the journey at the moment. What next? Well, timings, June the 30th, we will have finished drafting the model and we will distribute it to our national partners. At the moment, the model is in 23 languages and we're going to have to replicate that. So over the summer, our 4 or 5 main languages will be developed in cooperation with our partners. The big launch of our model and the technology platform where everybody can see the benefits of digitizing that user experience will be in Helsinki in October. I cannot stress how important it is for people to attend, to learn about the model, but also to hear some great speakers. We have 2 CEOs from Finland's technology sector, Nokia and Elisa. We have the psychologist Jamil Qureshi, who's also helped the Ryder Cup team win for Europe, and Samuel West, who's a psychologist who has started up the Museum of Failure, which is an amazing venue that celebrates corporate failure and what we can learn from it. In addition, we'll have great site visits. It'll be 2 days and interspersed with understanding our new technology and the model for assessors, members, and people who don't really know who the EFQM are but want to know more. It's been a really exciting 6 months for us. The model development is getting to the tricky side where we really have to make it happen. A lot of work's being done. Technology is being developed ready for launch in Helsinki. We really hope that you can join us in Helsinki on October the 23rd and 24th to see the model launched, learn more about it, but also join 400 or 500 other people who really are curious and want to share best practice. Thanks for your time.